right now sucks because of this little device called the iPhone. And I really think I get to have an opinion about this since, well, I own an iPhone. So if I had another smartphone, an Android device, then you could say, but you don't allow to have an opinion because you don't really own one and don't really know how it is. But now I know how it is because I have an iPhone. You son of Jobs. Well, I wrote down on this note here what I was going to talk about, and it's 5 reasons I don't like the iPhone right now. First of all, it's the earbuds. Well, I got my iPhone in January, and by February, first the right earpiece broke, and the second the speaker here broke. No, not speaker. The microphone here broke. So they were worthless after like half a month, maybe an entire month. I don't know. Second of all, when you write something wrong, because I had an Android device before. No, I have an Android device, but I had an Android phone before. And well, if you wrote something wrong, you were gonna visit, for example, YouTube. If you wrote YUOTUBE, and then you could just click in the middle of the word, change it in like a few seconds, and just erase a letter and place it on the right place. Yeah, it was much easier, but now because of this, if you wrote the entire word, you need to start from the .com and then erase M and O and C and dot and so on until you come to the first Y, where you could finally rewrite the entire URL. Well, anyways, third on my list is something I wrote down right here. Right, App Store was this about. Well, some of the apps are better, I think, on this because they don't exist in the Google Play, you know, the Android version of App Store. For example, let's see if I have a game. Yeah, I played the Rayman, for example, and it was only available here. Rayman 2, you know, that old game from like end of the 90s, beginning of this century. Well, that didn't exist on the Android, so there it was better, but still the problem is, you know, Angry Birds, of course you know Angry Birds is a really huge game. Well, it costs 0 cents, $0, nothing at all on the Google market for each of these games they made. But when it comes to this, you need to pay 99 cents for each of them. And I mean, why can it be free there and not here? And it's probably because it costs a lot more to upload apps to the App Store than to Google Play. Third one that I really find a problem is the battery time. Well, some of you might think that the battery time is really good, but I don't think so, because I have to recharge it every day. With my Android phone that I had before, I really thought that phone sucked. But at least it took 2 days to run out of battery, and then I could listen to a lot of music, play a few games on it. On this I could listen to music, look at a few texts, and then a day has passed and 70% just poof goes into nothing for some dumb reason. And I know you can like look at what's running on the iPhone right now, and I have some programs here, but I mean I usually just close them down to make sure that much battery wouldn't go away. But it does anyway. And last of all, my main reason that I really hate the iPhone right now is because 4 months and it's broken. Thank you for that. So what happened was I was tying my shoe and it slipped out of my pocket, fell like this height, and there it broke. And at least I had a case on it, which they say will help it, but it wouldn't, because it's broken. So, well, the problem is with the sound, there's no sound out to the right earpiece anymore. And I don't know why it's that way. I mean, because a friend of mine, she was riding her horse, and she dropped it from the height of the horse, and that is like, if I'm this tall, it was like this much higher up, like 3 meters in the air. No, not 3 meters, but how high is a horse? At least 2 meters, and she dropped it onto concrete. And it didn't broke. Why did mine broke? Why did my iPhone broke just because of that? I don't understand it. So that's my main 5 reasons why I don't like the iPhone right now. So, in your face, people working at Apple, and let's give you a 3-second staring contest.